From the guys that brought you Tecmo Super Bowl and Metroid Other App. Welcome to Hyrule Warriors Definitive Edition. Also known as Legend of Zelda, but more hack and slashy. And I mostly am doing this because I just don't want to watch Jets Colts.
You just don't like those teams?
No, I just don't want to watch that. It's like, what about that kid without a helmet? Maybe he's the heroic one.
Hordes of monsters began laying siege to the kingdom of Hyrule. Princess Zelda led a valiant defense against hopeless odds. News of the Hyrulean army's imminent defeat reached the cadets at the Knight's training yard. As the elite troops fell in battle, Hyrule's trainees were left to wait helplessly inside the castle walls. Despite the odds, one young knight took up his simple training sword and chose to fight. This brave young man was named Link. Compelled to act, he rushed to the monster-ridden battlefield to assist Zelda and defend Hyrule.
It's dangerous to go alone. Why not do it with an army behind you? Use the blank while repelling the advance of enemy forces. Alright, yeah, I already beat story mode once, or legend mode in this case, and for getting gallery pieces, which you use to complete portraits and the like, there's gonna be a couple of fill-in-the-blank things you have to figure out where you're going, oh, okay, sometimes the context will make sense when it prevents it, not when it prevents itself, when it presents itself. But, well, we'll see.
Is there commands on this, like commanding other people?
Kind of. The original iteration really didn't have a command system. another IP that Nintendo let the guys do was Fire Emblem, and yeah, Fire Emblem Warriors was better in the strat book perspective. I can understand if it was hated from a content perspective, but I'd say mechanically it did a bit better, especially with you know, having AI-controlled characters actually do things. Here, sometimes it's your other characters have a case of Griffinitis, which can get frankly annoying. Where I'm like, you're already in contact with the enemy. Do something.
Wow, this is crazy. What system is this for? This is for the Switch?
Yeah, originally it was for the Wii U, then it ended up getting a 3DS version, and then Definitive Edition, which gathered all the DLC together on the Switch. But yeah, it's just more hack and slash stuff. Like I said, just Legend of Zelda, just more crowd killing.
You're sweeping the floor.
Yeah, I kinda have to. Not until, like, we get, like, enemy officers and the like. Oh yeah, I forgot I got this. Oh no, it's a flaming dragon! Is it a Manakee? Yeah, if you're wondering, yeah, I'm using something relatively overpowered. Ah, the Triforce of Courage. Ergo, this guy is a courageous lad. Well, that's one less of the lizard people.
This is kind of like 3D Diablo.
I don't know, does Diablo involve killing a whole bunch of crowds?
Yeah. Do the enemies automatically upgrade on you?
I wouldn't necessarily say upgrade per se.
Okay. Because that's what they do on Diablo. Like, the same place while different enemies and stuff.
I just open up this fort, please? Thank you.
This is like a pretty fun game.
Yeah, if you don't mind laid-back hack and slashes where you just take out whole crowds.
When does the hard part start on this?
I'd say about midway through, or if you're doing the side tails. For me, it's kind of easy at this point. Well, not because I'm just so dead used to it, but it's more or less because
they have you surrounded, but they still lose.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's what happens when you kill entire crowds of trash.
Yeah, they suck.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's like whenever you have these crowds, it's like just worry about the guys leading them. So, anyone who's basically a big shot, or you know, just whoever looks like sergeants, or you know, the guys who are leading the trash, take those guys out.
What? Do you know how much Switch is
I don't know. I think I bought mine for like $350. I think.
So it's still kind of.
It's up there.
I wouldn't even know what type of console. Well, my brother had something extra. He had offered me, I think one of the Wii's.
Mm-hmm.
Might be looking. It'd be something. PC is pretty cool, but you know, console kind of.
Yeah, and for me, you know, it's like I like using the Switch on the fly. Sometimes, like I like traveling with it.
Yeah. Whereas if you're like me, if you just have a desktop, you definitely don't want to carry it around.
Yeah, especially like you know, you carry a large ass laptop bag or something.
You don't have a laptop anymore, do you?
My crab top is still sitting near me. I just don't like bringing it along because it's essentially on life support.
Yeah, mine is in the corner of my room. Thing can't even turn on anymore. I mean, it can physically turn on, but the operating system can't turn it on. Laptops are expensive, aren't they? I mean, relative to what you get on a desk. Like, I think I paid $200. It was either $200 or $300 for my desktop, and a similar laptop of that price, of that specifications, was something like $500 or $600.
I think it's also relative to how much you expect it to depreciate.
I do miss having a laptop, though, I have to admit.
Sorry, this is a quirk with my capture card. The thing kind of drops audio after like anywhere between 10 to 20 minutes. Let me just lift it up and then put it back. It's a nasty habit, I know. What am I supposed to be doing next? Nope. Ah, okay.
do you have your computer's monitor, wall monitor? I mean, like big flat screen TV monitor?
My table has an HD TV and a 24-inch.
Yeah, I'm starting thinking I'm getting it.
Yeah, mine's
They're
just
not
like,
that expensive anymore.
mine's just like a regular 36-inch. Get like, you know, just a projector because I have a whole big wall behind me, but I'm like, what am I gonna use that for? Other than probably watching sports in the background, I'm like, do I really want to turn a whole 180? Oh, sweet.
Do you have a tablet of any kind?
Used to have one, but the battery system got shot and not anymore.
Gotcha. Yeah, we have a sucky one. I'm sort of considering getting one instead of a laptop because they're a lot cheaper.
And it's also kind of relative to expectations you want out of it. Whereas, you know, it's like you just want to watch videos or, you know, do work on the go.
What do you feel about Mac Run?
I haven't used them that often, so I don't have a valid opinion.
The only Mac product I have is I have and I have to say it works pretty well. I'm not saying that like the higher level Google or Androids aren't good, but I had one of the cheaper Androids, and those things are just kind of trash after a while.
Yeah. Yeah. Not an invalid opinion.
I mean, I definitely spent a lot more on the iPhone. It's probably gonna last. Is that a gun, this thing?
No.
Bow and arrow?
Yeah. Hang on. There's Skullchilla. I gotta get that before that disappears. It's usually like a set amount of time you have to get it before. Ta-da! And I gotta clear out a few other places. Because apparently I didn't get the hearts here. That wasn't it. Is there like a boulder here or somewhere, or go up here? Take care of that, please. And everyone drops like flies. I'm not surprised at that. Dodongo dislikes smoke. I really haven't used Impa with this weapon, so I never really figured out what was the one to deplete the boss gauges. My bad. Link, stop being hung up here and do something worthwhile. Yeah, that's the one thing I kind of don't like about friendly AI in this game, especially with other characters. It's like, you tell them, it's like, hey, go do this thing, but they become utterly distracted by something else. I'm going, no! Stop! Stop! Stop!
So you can switch between characters as you go?
As long as they're on the top left corner of your screen and you're playing as them, yes.
So what does the other character do when you switch? Do they just automatically fight people near them?
I wish it was fight people. It's not the case here. Yeah, if it's in Fire Emblem Warriors, yes, but not here.
Oh, okay. They just stay still?
Yeah, or, you know, play decoy.
Oh, okay.
Or get distracted by a bunch of other stupid stuff. Case in point, what I just had to dislodge Link out of doing. Congratulations, you, won a green tunic. You're now a hero.
The Triforce is the harmonious union of power, wisdom, and courage. It has been the object of countless battles between the forces of light and darkness. Each time the Triforce fell into the clutches of evil, Hyrule was plunged into misery. But in every age, a hero, clad in green, would restore peace to the land. During one of these dark times, the legendary hero split the spirit of evil into 4 fragments, sealing each away to finally break the cycle of destruction. 3 of the fragments were scattered across time and space. The final fragment was sealed in a sacred temple built upon holy ground, imprisoned by the blade of evil's bane.
Okay, more money for doing it on hard. And then there's like one higher difficulty, but I'm like, no. This is yay! Yeah, I have so many other gallery pieces to finish up. I haven't finished a portrait yet. You have to do hard. It's like you have to go through all the story mode, and then it unlocks the hard mode bracket, and then oh, cool! Now you have to do hard mode. Good luck.
How hard is hard mode? Pretty difficult.
If you're like north of level 30, it shouldn't be bad.
After an arduous battle, Link and his comrades slew King Dodongo, but the beast was only ever intended as a distraction. The army of monsters had taken Hyrule Castle. Worse, after the dust had settled, Princess Zelda was nowhere to be found. Impa and Link searched the battlefield for any sign of her, but to no avail. Although the battle had been lost, Impa foresaw Link's importance to the coming war. She bestowed upon him a green tunic, the sign of the legendary hero. Link did not believe himself worthy of the honor, but he was determined to help Impa and her remaining soldiers locate Zelda. Weeks passed. Impa heard a rumor that a handful of soldiers were holding out against the monsters in Faron Woods. The leader of this resistance was supposedly a young woman. Impa dared to hope that this unknown woman was Zelda. Link and Impa decided to make their way to the forest by way of the Elden Caves, a path with its own dangers.
Make your way through the woods through a volcanic cave makes a whole bunch of sense. Destroy all stone spires while keeping all blanks at 50% or more health. I have to dash across the field with this one, don't I?
I'm thinking cave trolls, am I right?
I wish, but not a thing in this installment.
Oh, okay. And that's all caves, so I guess I was thinking really.
Yeah, not an invalid assessment. Here, bust that open.
But all those guys follow you across the
Which one, the bad guys or the good guys?
bad guys.
Some of them do, especially officers. Otherwise, they'll just have a short pursuit range. Oh, right. Save up. Drop everything I'm doing and save all these fools. Oh, that part's been done the whole time.
Have you ever fooled with that Battlefield simulator thing? You know what I'm talking about?
Close combat?
No, you can like set it's not really a video game, but you set like you have like 10 Jedi versus 1,000 World War II troops. You know what I'm talking about?
No.
Okay. People have YouTube videos of it. I never fooled with it, but it seemed a little bit interesting. Not interesting enough to actually count.
I wonder if
Did you ever play?
Never mind. Never mind. I was thinking bomb shoes were filling the blanks.
Did you ever play any of the 3D Castlevania?
Like Lament of Innocence? No.
I didn't like the 3D ones. I guess I just grew up with the 2D. So
yeah, I didn't play like any of the classics as much, so if you ask me, it's pretty much like every post-Symphony of the Night. Well, almost every post-Symphony of the Night Metroidvania. I've done Circle of the Moon. That one gets a bad rap just for being like typical, was because it came out before the Game Boy Advance backlight came out. And then we're just going, I can't see anything! And it turned out the game actually wasn't that hard. Well, it was a little bit hard if you didn't know what you were doing, and it was also a question, you know, how far can you go, where it's like, can you risk going a little bit all the way, or like try to make it all the way to the save point out there?
Wow, there's a whole bunch of guys on this.
Yeah, well, it's like two guys take out like 2,000 by themselves.
Older systems definitely couldn't handle this game.
Some of them could, but maybe not. Well, Dynasty Warriors was a PlayStation. Was it a 1 or a 2? I think it was like a 1. Let's keep moving forward.
I just imagine how they program this. Like, all these guys are an instance of an object. But I bet after a certain point, there's just like a point, like not a fully rendered, you know, like they're just at this point and they're not in your screen. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's like render them when they're in range. Relegate everything else to the background. Oh. Start punching out this whole area.
Do any of these enemies eventually have range?
Like ranged attacks?
Yeah.
Some of their wind-up moves are ranged.
Got it. They seem very ineffectual right now. I mean, they surround you, but you think some of them could get some hits.
Or one of them will just eventually hit you in the back. It's more or less like I said, just the big guys you have to worry about.
this game do that thing where what's boss is now or what's the sergeant is now becomes the regular troopers later, if you know what I mean?
Not like that.
Okay. The Streets of Rage used to do that. Well, they didn't. They wouldn't be the regular enemy, but they would be like sub boss, like a boss, a last boss, final boss on one battle, become a sub boss.
Yeah, this doesn't do anything like that necessarily.
Okay.
In some later Zelda installments could do that every once in a while, but by that time it's like, oh, you're already used to their quirks. It's like, oh, you see this for the first time, and then you go, okay. And you see him in a later dungeon, and you're going, okay, I'm just used to this.
Yeah.
For that, in the meantime.
How late are you playing?
I'm thinking of capping this at 2 hours, maybe 2.5 if pace feels good. Okay, so this is just a filler episode. Not gonna get so overly ambitious about this.
These guys are sort of knuckleheads, aren't they?
Yeah, it's just the difference is they just start hurting later.
It's just funny to sort of see them running towards you and they just can't do anything.
Then again, this is also like really easy early in the story, so...
Right.
I gotta hurry this up. Cover the bomb chew. I have no idea why I did that. Palpatine wannabe. You're 90% health? Okay, good enough. Here real quick.
I'll be back.
I'll be here. Gotta find the hearts. Ah. I believe. Get that. Did I just miss it in general or something? Ah. Or is it like buying a boulder I'm not paying attention to? Some other equal. You know what, forget it. Let's go. Yay! You made it.
I'm back.
You missed nothing.
Beat the level.
Yep. Go ahead and find the heart container. I'm like, you know what? I'm not gonna cry over that yet. One more portrait piece. Okay. Like with a flame rod on hard. How many quests do I have to do? 3? Yeah. Save that for last.
his allies were saved from the dangers of the Elden Caves by a mysterious youth named Sheik. Joined by their new ally, Impo's troops exited the caves and emerged in Faron Woods. There, they found a hidden village overrun with monsters. While Link and Impa wanted to continue their search for Zelda, they could not ignore the plight of the villagers. Without hesitation, they sprang into battle.
Okay, what's this one? Defeat all blank and capture all keeps before the blank is in danger. I know what the second one is. I don't know what the first one is. Welcome to my crap-tastic filler episode. It's better than watching football right now, I hope. Okay, so last time I saw Jets Colts in prime time, I intentionally skipped that game, and when I came in, and I was watching, I asked my folks, can you turn over to the game real quick? Colts were leading the Jets 40-3. I'm like, no.
That's hilarious, man.
Yeah, I intentionally told all my buddies for that game, I was like, I am skipping that. And they all said, don't blame you, watching paint dry was better. Alright, so, total map conquest, and we gotta defeat, God knows what.
I'm gonna tune into the game real quick if I got it, just to see how it's going.
It's on Rabbit Ears Fox.
Okay. Seven right now.
Okay.
It's not that bad.
Yet.
Do you have a horse in that race?
No.
I don't really either. I sort of did with the Saints. I mean, they're not my team, but you know, they're kind of New Orleans is a cool place. Now, if it was New Orleans versus the Falcons, that'd be
shit. Yeah, I forgot about this. That's all the keeps I can capture, so...
Is there any puzzles in this game?
Like Legend of Zelda-esque puzzles? No.
So a much simpler game.
Yeah.
It's just for the fun of getting to knock down 20 guys at once.
Yeah. Cut these guys off, please.
That was crazy.
What are you doing? Up here, please. Should be all of them.
It's kind of hard to be intimidated by people that aren't even at your height level. You know what I mean?
Unless it's one of those no-hit challenges. In which case, all it takes is like one little guy to stab you in the back, and then it's like, well, that was over.
Can't hurt your own guys on this.
Nope, no friendly fire.
That's-
Can I capture this? It's an evil wizard, he always wants to escape.
So is your Switch hooked up to your computer, or does it directly connect to it?
I have it linked through HDMI to a capture card.
Yeah. But they can't switches even on their own can connect to the internet.
They can, but just for networking things.
Guy. If you had to recommend a console system for someone like me that hasn't completely out of sync with all the new ones, what do you think the lowest amount of money I'd be able to buy to get something?
As in for a person just joining this generation?
Yeah. I mean, the last one I had was the PlayStation 2, so probably even a Wii would seem like a big deal to me.
Like, I'd say, like, out of the three this gen, I'm biased, so I'd say the Switch. Because you can probably crap on Nintendo's policies and stuff however you want, but honestly, it's not so much a strain on your pocketbook getting a Switch. Especially because, you know, it's probably one of the few consoles nowadays that's like, you know, you can actually get friends together and party with. enjoy all the salt while you're at it.
I just spent about $300 on music gear. And the next big thing I'm looking to get is a treadmill. So, let's see where I'm at after that.
Looking for bicycles tomorrow. I know what I want on my bike. Well, accessories wise, I know what I want. I just want one of the front basket. Of course, I have to get, like, you know, the chains and helmet and stuff. And new tower, and that's about it. As far as, like, big money goes.
For generations, Hyruleans have told the tale of the war across the ages. This is how it begins.
You getting a
Deep in the
pre-config
forests,
tower, or are you
far
gonna
from
build it?
mortal eyes, a great
Custom.
sorceress watched over the
Smart.
balance of the Triforce.
Yeah, I hear you can save a lot of money going that way.
Through her magic, she could see across ages, able to read the fates of all who lived, but never interfering. That is, until a unique soul caught her attention. The soul of the hero of legend, eternally reborn when Hyrule's need is greatest. Through her powers, the sorceress should have seen that the hero was bound to another. Instead, she saw only a soul that was unlike any she had known. And while the sorceress was preoccupied, a fragment of darkness, locked in its prison, saw an opportunity. The whispering darkness wormed its way into her heart. It pushed the light away and warped her curiosity into a desperate desire to possess the legendary hero's soul. Of course, this evil had its own desires. To use the Triforce to resurrect itself and conquer Hyrule once again. Having pushed the light from her heart, the darkness compelled her to open the Gate of Souls, the doorway of time itself. Monsters from across the ages pour through the gate, bringing ruin to the land of Hyrule once more.
Sell all the trash. That wasn't the piece I wanted. Okay. What's the requirements one? Okay, I got the whole list. I want to dig around for hard containers. Let's get the Skulltulas. Link with a sword on hard.
The leader of the resistance in Faron Woods was a young sorceress named Lana. She was of the same clan as Sia, who had summoned the monsters to Hyrule. Lana had been fighting Sia's army since it arrived. Sia now sought to complete the Triforce and use it to conquer Hyrule. Link and Impa decided to join forces with Lana to prevent further tragedy. Although the monsters of Faron Woods had been defeated, Sia still controlled most of Hyrule. Every day, more creatures appeared and swarmed the land. Link and Impa fought on against the darkness, sorely missing Zelda's leadership. Only one solution remained: stem the tide of monsters by closing the Gate of Souls. The heroes headed to the Valley of Seers to put an end to the bloodshed.
Oh, like that's gonna happen. Find Blank's main body before the Allied base is in danger. This is gonna be one of those things. It's been a while since I played the campaign, so some of the clues I'm probably not gonna be as privy on to the fill in the blanks. It's gonna be some wizard who divides, isn't it? It's a four-way split, huh? My reward is someone's alternate weapon. Okay, fine.
Your phone ringing?
Yeah. Can you hear the vibrations? Or
I can hear the vibrations.
yeah, I'm like, nah, it's a crank call. I'm like, it's like, oh, your car warranty. I'm like, car warranty's been expired for like ages. Get out of here.
Yeah, I know. Must be working on someone for him to keep doing it. They've been at it for like months now. Planning on going by the arcade anytime soon?
That's gonna have to wait for quite a while. I'll probably visit once, maybe next time, but I don't really have any immediate plans. Especially like, you know, oh, public transit almost had a strike, and then there's claims of a rail rapist out there. I'm like, oh, fan-fucking-tastic.
That's when you want a car,
But let's just say there's a part of town I don't want to be driving through.
Yeah.
I always like that one little, it's that part between, you know, the burbs and downtown where you're going, ah, crap, do I really have to drive through there? Yeah. That kind. You doing all the way out here? Alright, covering the west. Way too late for that. There's already someone on that side. This is the part where the order stopped making sense. doing all the way down here? Like I said, sometimes the orders just don't make sense, or then there's like a new action. Just stop making sense.
Do you lose if even just one of your guys was killed?
As in one of the playable characters, yes.
Oh. Looks intimidating. It's funny how you just run past.
Yeah, you can do that.
They're so. All they do is just keep on running. At least these guys have shields.
Yeah, and sometimes they bother to block. Not always. I do so hate bombs. You have to throw them at a particular distance to get them to work.
You remember the first Zelda when you would put down bombs? Did you ever accidentally bomb yourself?
A few times.
What you eat today?
A sandwich.
Jersey Mike's or something like that?
Yeah, well, more like just a half hoagie. So, I was out in the field. I usually have a caterer for lunch. Just bought one of the sandwiches and went to a pub and just got myself a Heineken, a Sprite, and they also offered some free snacks. So I was like, cool with that.
That's cool.
Bag of Cheez-Its and some of those mini pretzels. I have everyone committed to the front. That's not good. We spread everyone out.
Are you a Dr. Pepper fan, bro?
Don't understand why I wouldn't be.
I just know some people don't like Dr. Pepper. It's Mountain Dew that you don't like.
Yeah. I'm not gonna say it's all about the MLG-ness of Mountain Dew, but I hate this boss oh so very much. By the way, while I'm up here, get out of my way. I didn't hit it enough in time. Ah! When it opens up its more aggressive moves in the later half of the fight, I want to throw up. Everyone, scatter to the four winds. Okay, save it.
This is kind of like Battlefront.
Well, except the part where you just try to kill a Jedi with a shotgun.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember I was playing someone on Battlefront, and they ended up putting like recruitment, you know, that creates the new troops in my starship. And they beat me after that. I didn't really know what was going on.
Or the time, you know, you're doing the Tanti fight from A New Hope and then Leia one-shots Vader. I'm like, what the? That's not supposed to happen! Or, one time the AT-AT got stuck in the final mission, the Battle of Hoth. And I'm going, and I did, have a rocket trooper destroy the whole shield generator by himself, only to realize, nope, no. You're actually supposed to do something more than that. And then Darth Vader got shot by a rebel sniper. I'm like, fine, let me try to end this, like, now. Crap, did I yank the audio cord? I yanked the audio cord. Already on the TV. Let's see, it's unplugged. Yeah, I gotta get a USB headset. There's a 3.5mm at the top of my tower, but it's right now. Now, still on the TV. Get a USB headset when it's said done. So yeah, headset works, but yeah, the plug is not. Keep hearing the static plugs when I plug it in, but it's not reading it. So, one more time.
Test.
Thank you. Okay, where were we? Who's
fighting those to do something?
Huh?
Fighting those monsters.
Yeah. First. Trying to see where the music stops. Oh no. Shit! Yeah, I had to start over. My bad. Yeah, you gotta keep someone in the north. I'm pissed off. there's no restart from checkpoint here? Or... More or less, I didn't really need it at the time, but now I do.
You gotta defeat a lot of those guys outside of the gate before you can go in.
Unfortunately that door is locked no matter what on, this particular scenario.
Guys are like little nerd candies.
Wait, what?
Little nerd candies.
Yeah.
That's Are they supposed to be goblins?
Yeah. A lot of the monster cues were taken from Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword.
I never played that.
Well, for your hand's sake, don't. Well, unless you get the Switch version, because, yeah, the original Wii version was very motion control heavy, and it wasn't just, like, shake the controller, they actually tried to go, like, all aspect with, the range of motion you could try to attack with. And some fights got really annoying real quick.
I remember when my brother first got the Wii, you know, the baseball game on it, you know, where you actually make your hand do the motion.
Yeah.
And
the entire Wii.
I figured out that it didn't really matter how hard you did it. It was just the motion that it captured.
Yeah, and then I remember
And I
it's
told
like,
that to someone else, and he was like, "Yeah, I threw my arm out before I realized."
sometimes, you know, like, you're playing Wii Sports, and then you're probably playing a bit too close with someone, and then, you know, you hit your fellow player in the arm with the Wii remote. Yeah, I was guilty of that. It was like, you could hear it across, it's like, you could hear the smack, and he's like, ow! It's like, what the fuck, man? Wait, get up there, please. Yeah, and sometimes it's just easier just to let enemy crowds come in and then take them out while inside the keep. It's a lot easier to do that because sometimes it's like keeps are just going to be filled with like really tough customers, and you're going, I don't have time for this. Like, any enemy counts.
You have to defeat a certain percentage of them.
Well, just to beat enough enemies until the bar goes out, and then go kill the boss.
This reminds me of when you've seen the Lord Peter Jackson, Lord of the Rings movies, right?
Have it on DVD.
Okay. Remember on Fellowship of the Ring when Sauron is knocking those guys out of the park?
Yep.
You know, in the old battle?
Mhm.
When you knock all those guys away, that's what it reminds me of.
use the cleaner and stuff,
Yeah.
once in a blue moon, I just, you know, just breathe on them and then just use like something like a screen cleaning cloth. Yeah, I can't speak right now.
So a lot of mine don't work. I'm thinking in the future I'm not gonna get DVDs. I'm just gonna buy Amazon.
I think for me it's just more of a long term. I get to, you know, actually keep it for the sake of keeping it sort of thing. It's just gonna be one of those times when you're thinking in the far future, and this also applies to digital downloads as well. It's just like, you know, when is the shoe gonna drop and you're realizing, oh shit, I actually can't play these anymore.
True. Of course, I think Amazon's gonna be around for a while.
Barring a massive network crash, sure.
Yeah. Or a hack.
Why can't I just do that freaking attack I want to do?
Have you ever been to a hotel room now where they have the smart TV and they don't have cable? It's like people have left their account details in the Netflix or Amazon Prime.
Haven't
Probably not good.
haven't done that, and I probably wouldn't be stupid enough to do that either. Because I don't have that many streaming accounts. Oh, no wonder why I had to kill this guy to open the gate up. Ah, there it is. Sorry for wasting 15 minutes of your time, everybody. Please, can I do the attack I want to do? No, it won't let me do it. Turns out when you're not playing the lead, you don't get the whole playbook. Either that or my controller just sucks now. Get out of here! Screw that boss. They're like, why don't you have the Triforce? Why do you? There's only one person who can carry the Triforce of Wisdom.
Sia had already claimed the Triforce of Power. From Link, she stole the Triforce of Courage. The Triforce of Wisdom was the birthright of the royal family of Hyrule. Yet Sheik bore it when Sia attacked. Once Sia possessed all the pieces of the Triforce, she used its incredible power to bend time and space and open doorways through the ages. Portals to 3 eras appeared. Lana explained to the others that a Gate of Souls had been opened in each of these eras, and it was through these gates that the monsters came. By opening these gates, Sia had released the fragment of evil spirit imprisoned in each of the other eras. The task before the heroes was therefore to travel through each portal and close its gate. Once all the gates were closed, they could begin repairing the damage Sia had inflicted on their land. With time growing short, Link and his allies split up to handle all 3 gates simultaneously. They each vowed to close their gate and return safely.
Okay, and now the path splits off into 3. Yay! Stop giving me trash weapons. Well, I
Is
said
it cold up there?
kinda.
Getting cold down here too.
Alright, so I'm just under 2 hours. I guess I can do another pair. Which one? Which console Zelda installment do you want me to cover next? So, we got 2 from Ocarina of Time, we got 2 from Twilight Princess, and we got 2 from Skyward Sword. I'll do one of the 3.
I guess Skyloft.
You want to do Skyward?
Yeah.
Alright. Okay.
It sounds like a pretty fun game.
Mm-hmm.
Do you feel like a god against all those little guys?
Well, up until you hit the difficulty where the big guys end up knocking you to the tune of 5 hearts a hit, then I start having a problem.
Link and his troops stepped through one of the portals, appearing in an era of fantastical sights. He had heard tell of a land in the clouds, but now he could see Skyloft with his own eyes, though he was not the first new arrival. Overrun with monsters, the floating island faced imminent destruction. Though vastly outnumbered, Link did not hesitate. He and his allies leapt into the fray to save Skyloft from disaster.
Okay, brief guide to Skyward Sword. So, once upon a time, a long time ago, before The Legend of Zelda as we know it, there was a great war. And basically, the last few highlands that were spared from the wrath of the Great War were all floating islands. And all of the surface was dust. Then Link and Princess Zelda were all flying birds, then they get separated, and then Link has to go down to the surface and, defeat the forces of darkness. That's kind of a gross oversimplification, but I hope that's sufficient enough. Stable. Use the blank while keeping blank at half or more health. Use the magic circle, it's just who do I have to keep alive? Okay, yeah, she's a talking sword. That about sums it up. I don't like the bombing cues on these guys.
Did you ever see the movie Never Ending Story?
Admittedly, I have not.
That's a good one. Two kind of songs. First one.
It's like, you would think odds suggest I've probably seen it on basic cable at least once. I missed out.
Did you ever finish DuckTales?
Which iteration?
The first one.
I don't think so. I mean, yeah, I bought the box sets, but I didn't take them with me.
Oh, God. There's also the DuckTales movie.
Yeah, and then there's the 2017 Plus series. And then that got canceled, and I'm pissed off about that. I'm like, oh, come on! It's like, that was probably the first time in a long time I got pissed off at a show being canceled that lasted more than 2 seasons. like, what happened, Disney? Did you just run out of money?
Well, after paying George Lucas $1.5 billion, he might have been put back.
And then when they bought Marvel for, what was it, like $40 million in 2009 dollars?
Oh.
And then, they canceled that before they bought out Fox?
What don't they own now? Paramount is still a thing.
They're owned by Viacom, so yeah, it's pretty much Viacom CBS. Yeah, never forget 2009 when Viacom sued the ever-living shit out of YouTube and made every content provider cowards. Well, more every content providing platform cowards.
The Star Trek, the original series Star Trek movies for Paramount.
Yes. Yeah, Paramount owned that property. I wouldn't necessarily owned, but, you know, had the largest stake in it. At least the largest corporate stake in it through and through. Matt would provide more of the salient details. He knows more about that than I do.
So you said Disney bought Fox?
A big chunk of it, yes.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we don't need these big giant players. I mean, I know Disney Plus is pretty cool because you can watch all the Star Wars stuff, all the original Disney stuff. But you were talking about when is the other shoe gonna drop? I sort of think that way with these big players. Like suddenly you're not gonna be able to see things that you used to be able to see.
Yeah, and then and then what happens when the Disney Vault is sunk into the middle of the ocean?
Right. I read that George Lucas didn't like the 7, 8, and 9. I mean, he might not like it, but he got $4.5 billion, so you can't complain.
Does he still own the Skywalker Ranch, or
I don't know. I do have to admit, he does some pretty good things with it. A lot of charity. I have an overall favorite Star Wars movie out of all 9. Not even, or I guess including more than 9, including Han Solo. What was that? Rogue One.
other than, like, what do I consider the best Star Wars movie? I'd say The Empire Strikes Back. What do I consider my personal favorite? Homer take Revenge of the Sith.
Yeah, whatever you can say about the prequels, at least they're some more thought out.
Mm-hmm.
Like the new ones are like, oh, they drop at. I mean, Emperor Palpatine coming back. I mean, come on, That doesn't make any sense.
Or it's more or less, or it's just more or less that it's like, yeah, we have to fall back to like some certain things because Last Jedi shat the bed a bit too much. 2010's mainstream science fiction in a nutshell. We like to shit on everything you care about.
You had a chance to see the Mandalorian.
I don't have a Disney Plus subscription, so no.
We don't either. We were just using my brother's and saw it at his house. But it's a pretty good show. I have to admit.
Yeah. It's just the question of like, okay, if I get Disney Plus, I'm like, okay, probably just get the ESPN package just so I could watch the NHL. Question is like, do I really want to pay like a little bit of extra money just to see my hockey team blow it like 20 to 40 times and cry at 2 a.m. in the morning? Well, the Ducks don't suck right now, which is kind of nice, but still.
How are they doing in the overall rating?
Right now they're at .500-ish. Last week they lost all their games by 1 score, which is kind of painful, but they've won the last 2 in convincing fashion.
I'm gonna turn on and see what the football is.
Yeah. Uh-oh. That's 60%. That's fine. This is fine. Shit, I waited too long.
Oh, you're not gonna believe this. What would you guess the score is if you had to guess?
If you're telling me based on your demeanor, I would say like 16 to 7 Jets.
Negative 10 Jets, 28. What's the other team?
Colts. Wait, is the scoreboard freaking out?
That's possible, but it looks like negative 10.
That can't be happening. Let me turn to Fox real quick. That's not negative 10. That little minus sign is actually the possession counter.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Fox does that.
I didn't know what was going on. So it's 10 to 28?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, that little negative looking sign is actually the possession indicator. That's where Fox broadcasts. Yeah, it's like what NBC, what the other networks do now for that is, what do they use? They just use like fill in the color for whoever has possession on the so and so down and distance indicators.
So,
I lost you there. God that.
Can you hear me?
Now I can.
Yeah, I accidentally kicked out my cord. Speaking of yanking the cord, I just yanked mine.
You were saying?
Oh no, I was just saying. Does that NFL score surprise you?
No.
Not as bad as 40-6 though, right?
Yeah. Yeah, that's not a negative sign. That's possession.
That's good, because if it was really -10, that'd be...
Then the Jets would just be disqualified from the league.
Oh, really?
No, not really, but I'm being facetious.
Gotcha.
I'd just otherwise be called making a mockery of the sport. But then again, there's already a handful of things making a mockery of the sport already, so who the hell am I to judge? Especially with all the shit we've heard this week. That's another bucks. Crap. Crap. Not so much mega crap. Okay, one more. I do sorry. It's one. Oh, I'll take this one instead. Anything to do here? Props I have. Excessive goods at this point. What's it in? Sorry, get this over with. There's a flame rod.
Phi, a servant of the goddess Hylia, joined Link, and together they drove away the Dragon Knight Volga. But despite the victory, Girahim managed to slip away in the chaos. Hoping to destroy Girahim and close the Gate of Souls, Link followed Phi's advice and hurried to the sealed grounds. The Hyrulean army advanced quickly in order to catch up to their quarry. And that was when Girahim sprang his trap.
Anyone who's played Skyward Sword and know who the boss is here. Well, it's easier here, but it's still a pain in the ass. Defeat all blank and blank in 10 minutes or less. Oh, fine. Can't check the other character. That sucks. Kill everyone in 10 minutes. Okay. What is this? Ah, okay. Treasure chest second yet? East Cannon, the west. Oh.
Do you ever get to ride a horse in this game?
One of the DLC packs allows you, but, yeah. But if it's like any other, if you're asking if it's like any other Zelda installment, or at least the 3D ones, the answer's not really. Kill everyone in 10 minutes. Shouldn't be that hard, right? Let's kill everyone that resembles a CO in 10 minutes.
Did you see that link that I linked to before we joined the call of that Blade Runner remix?
I didn't listen to it yet.
No, I understand.
I saw the link.
It's a pretty good remix. Not of the Blade Runner Blues theme, but you know the credits theme?
Yeah. It's too bad she won't live. But then again, who dies?
Then it goes into that whole extended theme.
Or like, tries to go all happy ending-ish, but then it's like, nope, they cut that out on the director's cut.
But it turned out that when they made the new Blade Runner, the happy ending, well, sort of happy ending. I mean, you've seen the new Blade Runner, right?
I had it on Blu-ray.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure I wasn't spoiling it. You know, Rachel eventually dies. I guess you could call it. I forgot, why did Harrison's Ford character not die? He was his Nexus 6,
Wait, what?
Why did Harrison Ford's character not die in the second Blade Runner film if he was a Nexus 6?
Either he's a different model, or that, or, you know, Ridley was lying through his teeth. Or, you know, Harrison said it's like, no. And at some point he just gave up.
Because Ridley has said that Decker was a replicant, hasn't he?
Yeah, it's like two subtle cues, or at least, well, Ridley tried to force it down our throats with the entire... said the unicorn scene and then try to do that little subtle hint one time when he's talking to Rachel, like right after Decker just washes his face. And his eyes have that tint of replicant hazel.
Oh, okay. I never noticed that one. I knew that unicorn green, but I never noticed it. And the fact that he can take so much damage. I mean, those replicants were attacking him.
Like the moment, like, when Leon beat the crap out of him and was almost on death's door until Rachel shot him.
Yeah. I mean, he was bleeding after that, but you take a normal person a lot further. You don't have surround sound, do you?
No.
I had it at one point, it was pretty good.
Yeah, I don't have it in my apartment because the acoustics aren't very friendly on that front. Either. Here comes a big case of shit. I don't think I fulfilled all the 10-minute conditions in time. Ah, shit.
They were swarming you, weren't they?
Yeah.
All those guys and they still can't beat you. I mean, seriously, there must be at least 100 guys in here.
Can't hear that. It's supposed to be around here. Oh, here it is. What was that? Fill in the blank. Turncoat in the imprisoned, sub 10 minutes. Okay. Well, somewhere, please. I can intercept someone. But yeah, it's like the imprisoned just looked a hell of a lot easier here, but then again, it's like I've already played past the point where it'd be a nuisance. Still, on adventure mode maps, it still is a complete freaking nuisance because it can take out like 5 to 10 hearts easily. It's a complete pain in the ass in its home installment. good enough. Let's end this.
Oh man. 42-16 volts.
Yep. Complete knockout. Alright, let's go kill this flamboyant sword and go call it a night. And yes, a flamboyant sword is not an exaggeration. Easy enough. Okay. Cough those up. That. Oh, I'd like to keep that. Is there anything else I can give up for it? Then, no.
How many items can you have in total?
Define items.
Like weapons and such?
Per character and per weapon, 20.
Gotcha.
So yeah, Link has 6. Most of the rest of the cast usually have like 2, and then plenty of the cast only have like 1. But they can carry 20 of each. Jeez. I was hoping to find that one last missing piece, but I guess I'll have to find that someplace else. It's like second half. That's what I'm getting like now. The rest you get from adventure mode.
Yeah.
Except for like 4 of these pieces. Yeah. Master Quest and stuff. I have not touched the Twilight Princess map at all. It's Majora's Mask. I gotta finish up the rest of that map. I mean, I've cleared most of the map, but the one thing I kind of don't like is that you have to do some of these quests a second time. I mean, doing it for story mode, for hard mode perks, is one thing, but just having to do the quest again for the sake of doing it again is just a pain in the ass. But especially when each scenario is like 15 minutes long. I'm like, okay, maybe I can do it in 10, or, you know, it's like just breeze through the quest, that works too. Skull Island for Link's Awakening, I gotta do every quest twice. Grand Travels, some I skipped, others I have to do twice. Yeah. Link Between Worlds, there's some I've skipped and some others I have to do twice. Ah. It's like 260 of these pieces in the whole game.
Wow.
What's that times 15? Which is usually like the average length of the mission. 90. 60. That's 6.5 hours on adventure mode alone.
Wow. Well, at least you got a good value out of that.
Yeah. I don't know how much time I spent on this. I probably want to say like 60 or 80, maybe. Alright, next time I decide to pick this up, we'll do the other 2 arcs, and then we'll probably just keep on chugging along. I'll definitely do the side stories, maybe, and then see where things go from there. But yeah, I gotta do Age of Calamity. That's more Breath of the Wild stuff. I didn't even finish that, and I know that DLC came out, and I'm like, oh boy, an extra whole hard chapter worth of stuff. Fun. But, alright, tomorrow, Tachyon on the Fringe. Event's gonna be with me.
I look forward to that.
Yeah, Event will be with me on that one. And then Saturday, it's like, if anyone's going to wonder why I suck at Phantasy Star Portable 2, it's because I haven't been touching that game. I'm like, I have not grinded and stuff. I'm like, no. This game's why. Let's check it. Yeah, because I gotta do some missions multiple times again. And also, I never learned to block. Just a few more minutes off the commercial break, and let's see what the score is this time. 42-16 Colts. I told you I was right in skipping that game. I was right. The Jedi are taking over. Yeah, was I right in skipping that game, or was I right in skipping that game?
You're right.
Yeah, and it's like 1 minute left in the third quarter, and yeah, like that was disaster in the making, everyone. And I'm like, okay, I did myself a favor and skipped that one. I might just skip this Sunday too. I might just watch Dune or do something else on Sunday, because I don't know. It's like looking at the Sunday slate of games I have, they just look bad.
Oh, do you what does Dune come out on? HBO Max, is it?
They're HBO Max, and there should also be a theatrical release as well.
Oh, you were planning on going to the theater?
Yes.
Okay.
I did that for No Time to Die, because I'm like, I'm not watching Giants Cowboys that weekend, and I was like, yep, I was right.
Well, tell me how Dune is. I was wondering about it.
Yeah, one of my coworkers said it follows the book pretty closely, including all of the terse moments and probably all the dialogue-heavy moments as well. I've also heard that it's also essentially split in half, so it won't go front to back like the David Lynch version did.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I'm just
well,
looking.
Cool, man. I'm gonna head on out, but it's been nice talking to you.
Yeah, and it was a better night for me overall than watching the football game tonight, because every bit as bad as I feared. Yeah, yeah, I might just consider watching Dune this Sunday if it's at the Regal near me.
Yeah, that sounds fun. I'd really like to see it, but we haven't been going out because of COVID. So.
Yeah. Yeah, when I went out to the theater to watch No Time to Die, the place was about 60% full.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Chargers, Eagles. I don't want to know. I have Broncos at Cowboys. Oh, no. That's not the same anymore. And yeah, Packers, Chiefs. That should have been good on paper, but no.
Let me guess, Dune is probably going to become available on Prime Video like a year later.
Well, it's a Warner Brothers property this time, so HBO gets first rights at it.
Right. I won't be able to see it anytime soon. So
Yeah,
you'll need to tell me how it is.
yeah. I'm just gonna try to pick what time I want to watch it.
Well, cool, man. I'm heading on out. See you.
All right. Good night. And to the rest of you guys, well, good night to you as well. We'll pick up with Tacky on the Fringe tomorrow night. If I want to do the rest of the Legend mode for Hyrule Warriors, I'll let you guys know. But right now, this was just a filler episode, but good filler it was. I could have done better, but effort. What is it? Evidently not what I put out tonight. Thank you, and good night. I really need to get a USB headset so I don't have to deal with this crap ever again.